to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with Wrestling Rampage. The three amigos are back in this hot-ass bitch because we got to get it done before the battery goes out.
And it is hot and the battery will run out.
Expose our business, eh?
That's it.
Well, it's true.
I can change the battery on the camera.
Our camera battery's a piece of shit.
But nonetheless,
We'd like to have a good camera, but we can't afford it.
Nah.
That motherfucker drains like that.
It does. But we're back with this.
Jesus.
We're back with this edition of 5 Questions with WRS. We'll answer your guys' questions. You guys send it. And Tommy, how did they send in a question?
If you want to ask a question, all you gotta do is put it in the comments down below, and then your question will get asked.
If it's not something,
if it's not stupid, or a question we already asked before.
Mm-hmm. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get started.
Let's go.
The first question is asked by
before the juicer goes
by Austin Williams. Thoughts on Sammy Guevara?
Thoughts on Sammy Guevara?
Yeah.
He's with that Ty Conti bitch, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can say bitch, right?
Yeah, of course you can.
Alright, I just can't say the other word.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't say the C word.
Yeah.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
I can say that, can I?
Yeah.
Ha ha! Suck it. Got it in there.
Listen.
Sammy Guevara, okay? I'm gonna be honest, is this the same guy that fucking brain damaged Matt Hardy?
Yes.
Nothing else to say about that, huh?
To be honest, I don't give a fuck about Sammy Guevara.
Listen, he has an okay look, but
he looks like an average wrestler to me.
He looks like just an average small cruiserweight wrestler to me.
Yeah, I don't see anything there.
And then
especially when I saw him wearing a panda head. What the fuck is that? Are you trying to be the panda bear?
If you guys remember, I think it was like last year or whatever. Did he propose to that one girl? Then he broke it off. And then
now he's with Ty Conti.
I think he proposed to her too.
I don't really give a fuck about either one of them.
You go through a midlife crisis or something?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a fuck about both of them, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So, Sammy, fuck you. And Ty Conti, you've been fucked for years, haven't you? I remember you in NXT, you sucked then, too.
Yeah.
In NXT, you were the shits, too, and it looks like you've never gotten better, sweetie.
Sweet cheeks?
And she ain't cheeks either. She don't have no cheeks.
Like, she just ain't my style.
No, she look ugly. She has that fucking angry face.
Bitch face.
Yeah.
Pops, do you even know who Sammy Guevara really is?
Or do you give a shit?
Don't really give a shit either.
Well, there you go.
Don't give a shit. I don't blame you on that either. Don't really care about Sammy Guevara, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So, let's go ahead and go with Austin Williams' next question, which is a...
Will that answer your question there, Austin?
Well, hey, we take the questions if they haven't been asked before. We haven't been asked about Sammy Guevara.
And now you're asked. And now you know what I thought. Don't give a shit.
There's the thoughts.
There's the thought. It's just a thought.
Austin Williams' next question is... It's a smash, pass, marry.
Okay.
Now, he says this is MILF edition.
MILF edition.
MILF edition.
All right.
Now, by these names, I'm not sure what you consider a MILF.
I guess ones that have kids.
I thought you had to be in like your
30s
and 40s to be considered a MILF.
But, me too.
Well, I mean, these ladies should be at least in their 30s, but still. Well, we do know that each of one of them actually do. They just recently had children, so I guess you can qualify them as MILFs. I guess. You got to smash one, you got to pass one, you got to marry one.
Okay.
Becky Lynch.
Okay.
Brandy Rhodes.
Okay.
Renee Young.
There's one I wish was in there.
What's that?
Maurice.
Oh,
she definitely. You know which one she'll be under. Ain't she fucking hot? Can she be in the milk category? Can I take one of these out and put Maurice in?
Where's Maurice?
Where's Maurice? Those big Stavitzes. I'm sorry, she got hotter.
Oh yeah, she does. She's gotten hotter when she had children than she ever did when she was wrestling.
I don't know if y'all agree, but I do.
Yeah. When she was wrestling, she was just like this skinny rail, and I'm like, eh.
Now she looks fucking beautiful.
I like her Instagram photos a lot.
Oh, I do too. I wouldn't give a fuck about the Cleveland Browns if I was the Miz.
Fuck them Browns.
Fuck them Browns.
They got fucked all right.
Fuck them Browns.
I was the one that won. I'm from Cleveland. I got this.
Yeah, I'm from Cleveland.
And I got this, bitch. But, okay. Who wants to go first? I'll go first.
Go ahead.
I'm going to pass Becky.
Okay.
She's alright, but I don't know. I just don't dig the Ireland accent, and I think she can do better than Rollins.
Even though Seth Rollins is a great talent.
He's a great talent, but he's not that good of a human being.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I still like it.
And then I'm going to smash Renee Young.
Okay.
Because why not? I can probably do it better than Moxley can.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to marry Brandy Rhodes.
Okay.
To me, Brandy Rhodes is hot as fuck.
Okay.
To me personally, I think she's hot as fuck.
Okay.
Brandy Rhodes. Anyway, so I'm gonna marry Brandy Rhodes. Who wants to
All
go
right,
next?
I'll go next.
You wanna go next?
So smash, pass, and marry.
Yeah. Becky Lynch, Brandy Rhodes, Renee Young.
I'm gonna have to pass Becky Lynch.
Okay, why is that though?
Like, I don't know. It's just, to me, ever since she's been with Seth, she's been downhill.
Yeah. Okay, I can agree.
I like her.
Well, also, she's gotten a lot skinnier for my taste.
Yeah.
Where when she was in NXT, she was
a little bit bigger.
She was a little bit bigger, thicker, I should say.
Even when
fat, not fat. It's just she was a lot thicker.
I'm gonna have to smash Renee Young.
Okay.
Because Drunky can't do it.
Mr. Kokoschka?
Yeah, Mr. Kokoschka can have his vodka and Coke and watch. Let me show you how you bang your wife.
Bang your wife.
This is how you do it, plumber.
Plumber. Alright.
TL.
TL. Hop.
JM.
Fuck you.
And, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to marry Brandy Rhodes.
Why is that though?
Cody's a lucky man, baby.
She's hot, man.
Oh yes, she is. She sucks in the ring, but I don't give a fuck about ring quality.
I don't give a fuck about her being in the
I don't
ring.
give a fuck about ring quality. You staying outside.
Stay outside.
Stay in the van. Stay in the bus.
Stay in the bus.
Stay on the bus.
Give me a sledgehammer.
Sorry, Trips.
Sorry, Trips. I got the same injuries you have.
And the marks that fuck his family.
Fuck his family.
I'm about to go with Brandy.
Pops, you got to smash one, you got to marry one, you got to pass one.
When you guys are going there, hard for me to say, but I do a lot of thinking a little bit, and I'll have to pass Becky for this right here for two reasons. I wouldn't want to be a woman that they call a man.
Okay.
Another reason is I would not carry her bags for her.
Like Rollins does?
Yeah. No. I would give Brandy one hell of a whirl, but I would marry Renee Young.
All right.
Because I still think she's
so
hot.
You'll smash Brandy Rhodes and you'll marry Renee Young.
That's right. Because while he's passed out, I'll be passing her out.
Let's go with the next question, asked by Jason Peck. Jason's Peck question is he's going to list us 3 what he qualifies as underrated tag teams.
Okay.
We have to agree with his list or not agree with his list. 3 underrated tag teams. You guys ready?
Yep.
Sure.
Lord Steven Regal and Bobby Eaton.
I agree with that.
The Blue Bloods.
I agree with that. They're underrated.
Do you think they were an underrated tag team?
Yeah.
Pops.
Underrated.
Did they ever win the tag team titles?
Once.
That's what I thought. I was like, I do believe that they were at least at one time WCW tag team champion. And that was in '95. And it worked to a degree because of just how, Regal's trying to show Bobby Eaton, who's from fucking Alabama, how to be proper and...
I'm going to have to agree they're underrated.
The segments were just hilarious.
Yeah.
That they had. So I'm going to have to agree.
Yeah.
The Blue Bloods.
Yeah, definitely underrated team.
Underrated team. Next tag team. Looks like looks very much a WCW-esque here, but
Okay.
Stars and Stripes.
Oh, the Patriot and Marcus Bagwell?
The Patriot and Marcus Alexander Bagwell.
No.
No. They won the tag team titles,
Yeah.
too.
Once.
Yeah, in 94.
They beat Paul Orndorff and...
Paul Roma?
Yeah.
Pretty wonderful.
I'm going to be honest.
Was that 94?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You don't think they're underrated?
No, I would take them off the list.
Off the list?
Yeah.
Pops?
Well, you know,
I like Del Wilkes. Fuck Bagwell.
Yeah, Del Wilkes, poor guy.
I like Patriot.
Had to carry Bagwell on his fucking back. But I don't think they were underrated, especially Wilkes, because he was always great, in my opinion.
If you just want to say Patriot, I'll go, yeah.
Patriot.
Underrated.
Patriot.
Underrated.
Yeah, Patriot underrated.
Bagwell overrated.
Bagwell, that motherfucker was overrated like a motherfucker.
If I had to choose
He shouldn't even have been rated.
If I had to choose an underrated team that had Bagwell in it,
Too Cold Scorpio?
yeah,
Too Cold.
I have to go with Too Cold Scorpio
Scorpio.
and Marcus Alexander Bagwell.
They worked a lot better than I think him and the Patriot did.
And him and Scotty Riggs.
Yeah, yeah.
And actually, Bagwell and Scorpio were one time WCW Tag Team Champion too. But if I had to choose out of a Bagwell team that's underrated, I have to go with Too Cold Scorpio and Bagwell.
I love Too Cold Scorpio.
I love Too Cold too.
Okay, so we're all in agreement that that's not underrated.
Yeah.
In our opinions.
Yeah.
And just because the Patriots in it is underrated.
And then the last team is the Hollywood Blondes of Steve Austin and Brian Pillman.
Yeah, they're underrated.
Yeah, underrated.
I think they were a two-time WCW Tag Team.
Yeah, come on, they didn't even want them to get over.
Mm-hmm. And, this is 93, and let's just be honest.
The Tag Team Division 93 was not that fucking good.
Yeah.
Well, who gives a fuck about the Colts wins?
This is right before the tag team started coming into WCW.
Yeah.
Before you started getting Harlem Heat.
Well, they were there in 93, but they were starting.
They were Cole and...
Kane and Cole.
Yeah, Kane and Cole. They weren't like Booker T and Stevie Ray. But they just started pretty much. But they didn't hit their stride till...
Yeah.
94, 95 is when I started to see, Harlem Heat be a very good tag team. But the Hollywood Blondes, underrated?
Yeah, underrated.
Yeah, underrated. I thought they were great, and they really worked well together.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought too. Definitely underrated tag team. Definitely, I thought they could have got more models out of what they did.
But of course, they had to split them up.
And they had to split them up.
Hell, they were even feuding with the Four Horsemen, Flair and Anderson.
Yeah, and back then you
had good matches with Shane Douglas and Steamboat too.
Yeah.
Los Dos Hombres.
Yep.
Yeah,
but that was Tom Zink.
And that right there, that right there is what really put them on the map too, feuding with them too. I mean, that right there really what put them on the map. And to me, the powers that be wanted to keep them down. That's just my opinion of that. You can take it whatever it's worth.
Mm-hmm. Great gimmick. Very relatable. Very and plus complemented each other so well.
Yeah.
Brian Pillman with the more technical and the high flying, where Austin's more of a brawler and more of just your guys just going to go out there and kick somebody's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Austin doesn't give a lot. Austin doesn't really get a lot of credit for his actual wrestling, because most people see him as Stone Cold, and don't get me wrong, Stone Cold great, but
he was a good wrestler.
He was a good wrestler before his knee started going.
Yeah.
And you can tell that in WCW.
Yeah.
In the early days of WCW.
Anybody that can keep time with Steamboat's got to be something there.
Oh yeah.
The
Dragon Slayer. Remember he had that on the back of his ass, the Dragon Slayer. But fantastic tag team. Let's go ahead and go with the next question. Asked by Austin Williams, which we did not watch Hell in a Cell. Didn't want to.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Well, I'm not paying for Peacock.
And we're not paying for the cock! Because fuck them. Just didn't. I didn't want to watch Hell in a Cell. Now I did see some clips. Tommy, Pops, thoughts on Cody Rhodes wrestling with a torn pec and Hell in a Cell versus Seth Rollins.
All right. To be honest, could have made the peck even any worse.
See, this is the thing. They say that he got it when he
was working out.
Yeah, he was working out and he tore his pec. And
the pec's already torn.
You could tell because this entire
purple.
It was purple.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked pretty brutal. But Cody went out there, and from what I've heard, and I did see some clips.
Put on a great match with Seth again.
Great match with Seth Rollins.
Again.
And beat Seth Rollins.
Again. Another great match with Seth Rollins.
Which, once again, Seth Rollins is a fantastic talent.
And Cody's
character-wise, a little boring to me, but that's just me.
And of course, you got these marks bashing Cody still.
Yeah.
He's boring here in WWE. What do you mean he's boring? He's the saving grace.
Well,
his promos are boring.
To me, he's doing the same thing that he did in All Friends Wrestling. To me,
his promos are boring. To me, it sounds like he's cutting better promos than he did in AEW. What do you want to talk about?
So what do you want to talk about? Well,
so what do you want to mark about?
Tommy, I know you for sure have read about this. Jeff just had about a few days ago, I believe.
Yeah.
Or about a week ago, maybe. He has just been confirmed to have brain damage from inside the ring with
the Hartley Boys.
With
the middle-aged Bucks.
The young Bucks.
Oh, they ain't young. The old Bucks.
Or the old Bucks.
The Buccaneers.
Jeff Hardy suffered brain damage in the match that he had with the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
To the point where he didn't know where he was. He didn't remember even having the match.
It could be it could be the drugs.
It could be the drugs.
Well, here's the thing. See, Cody had a torn pec and still went out and had a great fucking match. And by the way, the pec was already torn.
Also, Dave Meltzer, everybody's favorite.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Davey Boy!
Oh, here comes Davey Boy Meltzer.
Licking it up again.
Dave Meltzer.
I know, he criticized.
Yeah, Dave Meltzer, fucking Brian Alvarez.
All the mooches.
Bix and Span, all these
minions.
Yeah, all these pieces of shit.
AEW minions.
Yeah, the AEW minions were up in arms saying that how could WWE have Cody Rhodes out there while he's injured?
Well, here's the thing. Let me say this.
Yes.
All right. Cody Rhodes' pec was already fucking torn. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't going to hurt anyway.
He's probably in pain, but he's not going to hurt it any more than our.
Yeah, so he was like, fuck it, I'm going to go up and have a good fucking match in the Hell in a Cell with Seth fucking Rollins and go, top that, motherfucker. And of course they could. That's true.
But where was...
But where the fuck is this criticized? How dare Tony Khan send Jeff Hardy out there all brain damaged? Mm-hmm. How dare AEW and Tony Khan send Jeff Hardy out there?
Oh, you're not going to see that.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not going to see that in the Wrestling Observer.
I know. Ain't that kind of hypocritical?
Yeah.
That's saying how they were saying how dare Cody be out there wrestling with a torn pec against Seth Rollins and actually had a good match. Unlike Jeff Hardy, who didn't. I'm sorry. Once you've seen one Hardy Boys match, you've seen them all. I don't care if it's old, new, senior citizen. It don't matter.
Oh, they're senior citizens
now.
They
are, ain't they? And
they ain't Hardys with a Z anymore. They're Hardys with an S.
Hardys with an S.
You know you're getting old when you spell it with an S.
No, it's called the Now, I got a new name. It ain't the Hardy Boys no more.
What's that?
It's the Hardy Seniors.
The Hardy Seniors.
Let me gingerly walk out here in my walker.
With the tennis balls on them.
Yeah. Well.
Fucking, how dare AEW and Tony Khan send Jeff Hardy out there against the Young Bucks.
And not only that,
brain damaged up.
Well, see, not only that, but he had that match with Darby Allin.
And that was even worse.
Yeah, fucking nearly killed him.
Yeah, and nearly killed him. And fucking, so how dare AEW and Tony Khan send Jeff and Matt. Well, Matt would have no problem. Probably he's already brain damaged.
Fucking crooked nose fuck.
Yeah, he had his brain damage from Sammy, so it's still an effect.
Oh yeah.
And how dare do they send them two out there, brain damaged up, against fucking the old Bucks? But you're not going to criticize that. But you'll criticize Cody because he works for the competitor. Fuck you, you fucking AEW minions. That's all fucking Dave Meltzer, Brian Alvarez, even Blubber Flair is one of them.
Of course he is.
And all these fucking AEW minions. JD from New York, you're definitely one, you fucking dog licker. Fucking how these guys fucking criticize WWE for something they did, but it's okay for Tony Khan and AEW to send fucking brain damaged Jeff Hardy out there in the ring. That could probably hurt somebody.
Yeah.
If you don't know where the fuck he is
or going,
he could hurt somebody or hurt himself.
Mm-hmm.
That's far worse than a torn pec, in my opinion.
If you're fucked up in the head, you don't know where you are, where you've been, what you're supposed to do, you can hurt somebody.
But here's the thing.
Hurt you or yourself.
Here's the thing.
So to me, I think Jeff's more worse than Cody's.
Just like these marks, I put with 45 people. Because
here we go.
It's hypocritical. You see, they talk about one thing, but then won't talk about the other thing, and it's basically both the same thing, but they don't want to talk about it. That's why I connect these right here with 45 people.
Oh, you knew you'd throw it in.
Well, it's true.
It's true though.
It is true.
It's true though.
It is true.
Pops, anything you want to add about Cody Rhodes wrestling with the torn pec?
Well, hell,
You agree, don't you?
he went out there and he did what he wanted to do.
Also, Seth is a relatively safe worker.
Yeah.
He knows not to injure somebody out there.
Yeah, people say, well, you injured Sting. Things happen.
Well,
Sting is 50-something years old.
I should mention Sting's never had no surgery done to repair this, but then again, he's wrestling all the time on on AEW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a ploy myself.
Yeah.
But anyway. But...
You know who blamed that? Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins.
Put the blame on Seth Rollins.
But,
I bet you...
That's why I said relatively safe worker. You know, he hasn't been out there to actually hurt somebody.
Yeah.
And also, if Cody is up to it, if he thinks he can go out there and do it.
And he did.
And I'm pretty sure if Vince went to Cody and said, "Hey, I don't want you wrestling," if Cody says that he can do it, fine.
And who's not to say that Vince didn't do that? Hey, Cody, you feel like it? You feel like it? If not, we'll do something else.
Yeah.
We'll get this. We'll do a different routine here. What we're gonna do. And I'm pretty sure Cody said, "Believe it." It's so worth it, but I think I could do that right here. Well, you know, and to me, you know, Vince, you know, has a watch. You know, I trust this guy. He wants to go out there. I'm going to let him do it. Put on one hell of a damn good match from what I could see from the snippets.
Now, let's go ahead and go with the last question for this edition of 5 Questions, and this was asked by everybody when this happened, and this happened about a week ago. The promo, and by the way, I can't list everybody because literally it was asked by I think like
everyone,
7 or 8 different people. Same question. That's why unfortunately I can't just name down one person. But our thoughts on MJF's promo on Dynamite and what do we think MJF's future is?
All right, let me go ahead with MJF's promo on Dynamite.
Yes.
That was the only good thing on that whole fucking show.
Coming out there
and telling the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts.
Now, hold on.
Don't hit your 4-eye mark.
Should we say a work?
Probably. But to be honest, I think there was a little bit of truth in there.
Now,
I'll tell you what the truth was. The truth is, he is a fucking mark.
Yeah, MJF says, "Come on out here and fire me. Fire me, you fucking mark."
It's true, he is one. So, MJF's right to the point. He is one.
Then he says that you don't want to give me any more money.
But you'll give all these WWE superstars money, and that's true.
These ex-WWE guys that come over here, you want to pay them.
Well, you know what's sad? He's 100% right on that.
Yes. Yeah.
He signs every WWE superstar under the fucking sun.
Oh, and even said our line, All Friends Wrestling.
All Friends Wrestling. Thanks MJF for the plug.
Yes.
We called it.
Yes.
And you took it. That's okay. We'll let you slide on that. Because we like you.
Because you're the only good talents.
Yeah, you're only good talents there. Besides, there's still some more I like. Like, I like Ricky Starks. There's some other talent there I like.
Hobbs, Starks, Punk.
Starks, yeah. Bonk.
But,
Bryan Danielson.
FTR. But other than that...
Joe.
But, other than about 10 or 12 guys...
There ain't nothing else there.
There's nothing else there.
And MJF's probably number one on my list.
Mm-hmm. As far as talent, upside,
promo,
potential, his future.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest. What he said on his promo was 100% true. Tony Khan is a mark.
We've been saying it since day one.
I knew that from the beginning. He looked like one. He signs every WWE superstar under the sun. But you blatantly lied and said he wouldn't.
But he has.
But you have. And to be honest, if I was MJF, I'm sorry. If I was him, I'd leave.
Yeah.
I would leave that company.
He wants a raise, apparently. Tony Khan doesn't want to give it to him.
Now he's deleted off the roster.
Yeah, they actually deleted him off the roster. They actually also got rid of his merchandise and stuff like that.
Got rid of his bookings.
Now, of course, could be a work.
Could be.
Most likely. But I do feel like there is some kernels of truth in there.
Yeah, there is some truth in there.
And once again, great promos have kernels of truth in them.
And guess what? He showed some of the truth. He told the truth about Tony Khan, which is 100% true. And to be honest, I think MJF, if I was MJF, and they were signing all these guys and everything else, and I'm getting not that much pay from Tony Khan, or getting any light of day, or I kind of would be wanting to go somewhere else too.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I think MJF should leave.
And see, this is how good this guy is. On the pay-per-view, Double or Nothing, he takes on his former bodyguard, Warlord. And Warlord actually does 10 power bombs to this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Puts the fucking foot on the chest and beats MJF.
Yep.
So technically he's free from MJF's contract.
Yeah.
Then he comes out the next night, cuts this promo, and everybody's talking about it.
Yeah. He's got more publicity now than he ever has.
What genius of this guy, for real.
He's a great
He got
heel.
destroyed at the pay-per-view. Destroyed. Comes out, and he's the talk of the wrestling world.
Yeah. He's like, fuck that match. I don't give a fuck about that match.
Fuck that match. Pops.
I'm going to tell you what. It might be a little truth, but I think it's all work. He's doing the same thing that Stone Cold did with Vince McMahon. It's a work. That's what it is. And he's going to get, and he's very good at it. I mean, it's very good. You see, they're just redoing what, to me, they're just redoing what Vince McMahon and Stone Cold did with each other. Yeah. Who in the hell in the right mind wouldn't want a chance to beat the fuck out of their boss? Well, that's what he wants to do. To me, it's just a remake of the WWE. I'm sorry, that's just the way I feel about it.
No doubt. Just do you think his future's in AEW, or do you think his future's in WWE?
Well, if I was MJF, I'm sorry. AEW ain't gonna do nothing, buddy.
Yeah, but does he want to go to WWE where he might end up being like fucking old Pete Dunne as a fucking dog named Butch with a goddamn fucking.
Well, this ain't Pete Dunne.
No,
this ain't fucking Austin Theory.
I
like Austin Theory.
I'm gonna say this.
This
right
is
here.
MJF, who's actually could cut a promo and actually understands how to fucking be a heel in this era.
Well, see, that's the issue. Is I'm not sure if he can actually do this in WWE.
Here's the thing.
I think he could do half of it.
That I believe. I believe he ain't going nowhere. I do believe that Shaka Khan. I do believe it's a work between Shaka Khan and him because Shaka Khan seen Stone Cold and all, Vince McMahon and all. Oh man, that's great. We can do the same thing they did. You know how excited he gets, jumps up and down, stomps his foot.
Dynamite.
Yeah. You know, he gets a Woody on something he sees, but that really trying to work his brain in. Of course, his brain's fucking dead anyway. So. But that's exactly what I believe, and I bet you it'll come out to be exactly what I say.
All right, Tommy.
That's about it for me.
All right, there we go. We'll find out. I just don't think that WWE would actually allow him to be, because let's just be honest, WWE doesn't have any serious wrestling heels. They have heels. They don't have somebody that's going to be blatant like he is.
Yeah.
And that's what I like in a actual heel.
Yeah.
So I'm not for sure, but I do believe it's a work though.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah, it's a work.
But
for you.
But also I should mention that I do believe it's more of a work on MJF's side than it is Tony Khan.
Yeah.
I just think Tony Khan's employed because he's a fucking goof.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's a gopher.
These marks, I don't think they really know where work is.
Well, did you guys enjoy the video? If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. If you guys enjoyed, don't share it over social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. You can also add us on Facebook if you're not a big old Mark.
Big old Mark.
Also.
And there's a lot of them out there.
Oh, yeah. There's plenty of them. And also, make sure you guys also follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage. You can also follow me and Tommy on Instagram. And guys, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more great videos coming to you guys, because we're that cream that rises to the top.
Cream of the crop.
And nobody does it better.
Oh, yeah.